Alright, hey guys. This is my first episode of a Photoshop tutorial series that I'm planning on making based off requests and ideas. In this episode, we're going to be experimenting with the extract filter, found right here. I'm using Photoshop CS4, and I'm going to be approaching all these tutorials so that anyone can understand them, even if you aren't really good with computers. So, hopefully I'm clear enough, and I would love to read your feedback in the comment section below. Okay, so today I'm going to be taking this picture of Bill Gates and putting him in front of this Windows Vista logo. Okay, now the extract filter is basically what, in my opinion, many people want to learn. It's what you use to take a picture of yourself or whatever you want and put it in front of something else, in front of scenery, in front of a nice background, whatever you want. This is not the only method of doing this, but I find this to be one of the best. Okay, so I have my photos opened in Photoshop. Just go File, Open, and then browse for them. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to go up to Filter and Extract. Now, you're going to open up this. On a Mac, it's Command plus and minus to enlarge and scale down. And on Windows, I think it's Control plus. I'm pretty sure it's Control. Okay, so I'm going to have this at a good size, and then go up to my Mark Edges tool. It's the Edge Highlighter tool. Now the brackets on both sides, both brackets, are enlarge and scale down for your brush. So this is what you're going to do. Basically, draw around the person you're trying to cut out. But not so it's like this, and all of the green is within their body, and not so it's outside of them. You want it halfway, around here is good, because you're going to touch up the edges afterward anyway. So just draw around your person. You can stop, get comfortable with it, and just go around. Nice and simple. Okay? Now, once you're done outlining the person, you don't really need to outline here, because this is what happens. To define what area you want, you would click the Fill tool and fill in the area that you want. Now, don't click OK, because you still want to refine the edges. So you click Preview. Okay? So now you see here, I'm going to enlarge it a little bit more. Space to push the hand and move it around. Okay? Now, you can see here how the edges aren't really clean. So you have two tools. Make Transparent and Clean Edges. The clean edges is what I need to just clean them up a little bit like that. You see, it'll clean them up. And if there's anything I don't need that I need to delete, I can just take this and straight through it. If you like that whistle, huh? Okay. Anyway, so I'm just gonna touch up the edges. I always touch up the edges, even if I don't see anything wrong with it. I will just do it in case, and there is usually an improvement. Alright, so when you're done, you just click OK. Since I had to cut the video, it's not highlighted, but it should be highlighted for you. You click OK, and you're done. So you'll have this. Now, the checkered background could be white, black, or checkered like this for you. It just means that there's no background behind the person or around him. Okay? So now I'm going to go into my Windows Vista logo. I like it just the way it is. You can change however you want. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over so I can see both pictures at the same time. Now, it's really simple. Just select your Move tool and drag them over. Okay. Now, if there is a size issue or you have things like this or whatever, all you have to do is just go to Edit, make sure you have the layer of the person selected, go to Edit, and then Free Transform. And then you can hold Shift to keep it in proportion, and you can drag it up and down until you get the size that you want. So let's say I want this size, and then I'll click check mark. Boom, there you go. You see? And now he's in front of the logo. So let's say we're going to get a little more advanced in this. If you guys are okay with this and you don't want to get to the point where you want to make it look as realistic as possible, then you guys can just stop watching this video now. But what I like to do is go up to Edit, and then, or actually I'm sorry, it's not Edit. It's Image Adjustments, Brightness, Contrast, Levels, Curves, Exposure, Hue, Saturation, a bunch of things. So let's say I want like a bluish theme. I can open up the Hue Saturation thing. I can colorize it, and I can add this blue. This looks disgusting. I don't know why anyone would do that, but still. Okay? To make it look like part of the scene, what I could do is go into the curves and just play around with these curves. This is RGB. This is the red, green, and blue. I can just play around with the curves until I like how it looks. I can go into the reds and just play with the reds. I can go in to whatever color I want, but I don't want to do any of that right now. So basically, you're done. Now, if you guys like this tutorial or have any tutorial requests, please comment, rate, subscribe, and you can private message me for requests too. That would be cool. Post video responses, show your work. Alright, thank you.